live, and we're talking about why the Tong Sao method is the greatest martial art of all time. Ugh, there's doubts. You want me to kill somebody to prove it? Is that basically what you want? Okay. No, this is a healing art. So at every moment, I know the method to heal you rather than hurt you. So if you can see the line, you can control people on a level that is just phantasmagorical. Anyway, and people use it for hypnotism and magic and all that kind of stuff. Oh, well, you won't notice people using it in magic because you won't ever see it if they're really good. When people use qigong in magic, it's just they are legit. Okay, so Tong Sao is the healing art. We're gonna go against our just the rough areas. Like if you made your body into a giant mountain, we're gonna find what's the top most important? Oh, that's the weakest thing. C7 feels like this as I pick myself up. C7. And the way you bring it back to life is just move through it, wake it up like it's a broken ship. Oh, and you have to teach it to repair itself. Each man get to their duty. Don't rush them. When you are in the act of healing, you cannot be Russian because that's called Sambo. Sistema. Sistema. Right? And the internal arts in China, the secret yoga techniques that your masters hid from you, like they were. Well, the reason they were secret was because they'd get killed if they were, found to be sharing these techniques. And that's what happened in the 1500s. By the time the Tartars got to South China, they set fire to the Shaolin Temple because they found out that apparently Isa was there. Yeshua Itzadek, the Hamashiach. Oh, the Lord of Hosts. You've heard of him? The Master of all. Oh, yeah, you have to surrender to him. So if you get to that one point, and then you say, Tink. Okay, or either like, get to work, brick. What is this brick? Or you can't reach it yet because there's 40,000 other bricks in the way, maybe. But you find that very tip-top one that says, if I move, then the whole body just kind of, it just opens into it. And there's always a breathing point. That's when a masseuse would say, drink a lot of water, because when you are opening these channels up, it takes a lot of body electricity or whatever it is. We don't have good names for everything yet. But when you feel it move, you can start to feel how to heal the rest of your body. And that's what a lot of people in Tai Chi do. They get a sense of their the internal systems. They have the name Song and Gong, or like Gong Fu. So one is the most, and then Song is like, I don't even exist right now. I'm like, what? Like totally relaxed. So if you punch them, that's why you see in the Stephen Chow movies, the Tai Chi master, he just takes the hit and moves it, and like a massage, he's like, oh, thank you. Oh, yeah, put it, oh, yeah, get it right to that spot. Ooh, thank you. Boom, boom, boom. And they use combat as a way of healing. And when you got to this level, it was kind of, hush, hush, don't tell nobody, because the Tartars will kill you. Well, the Tartars don't exist anymore, but guess who do? Who do? Ooh, ooh. Anyway, this is the Doctor Show. We are now live, finally. And we're in a vertical format in my garage. See, there's my motorcycle. Oh, he drives a motorcycle. Well, not much. It's not moved much, but whew, motorcycles are dangerous. I hit the ground once. Well, anyway, we know how to heal you. So if you watch me, you're gonna learn it. I feel the weakness right there in my hip as I just, this is kind of a gentle turn, but I'm trying to turn this whole system as one tree. This is like the tree form of ancient China. Like there was the 18 hands, you know, really the 18 postures that you can create with your body. That's like, yeah, they're based on, you know, these basic postures. There you go. So you could measure song and gong in a person and have a whole methodology of their health to say, oh, well, you have no shoulder gong. Why? Well, because when you were 14, you were told to stop raising your hand and you never raised your hand, and now you can't do that. So what you can't do is because you don't do. So the secrets of the tongue are go and do a little here, a little more, a little more. Maybe it's too much for there. Oh, okay, well, you know, and then you go harder. You know, it's a healing art, not a violent art. I mean, we teach violence because it exists. And you have to know how to get power over the first oppression. And this is the basic secret. So they called it the healing art, the snakes, because if you had to live under God's world, you know, you were pressed against the earth like a snake. What would the snake do? It was always a consideration to think about animals when it came to combat. So, because man is like, well, I don't know, I just have these things. Bleh. So how do I use them? Oh, maybe, oh, whoosh, you know, you look at the pokey parts of an antelope or something, and you're going, oh, maybe my finger could be that strong. Ah. And then one guy goes off and makes his finger that strong to prove you just are a quitter. Well, that's what life is all about in that Ziploc nutshell. It's all this act of what do you want to do? Where's your expression? Who are you? I am the bad version. Me. But I am. Right? So we're all expressing ourselves as these gods because we say, I am God, I get to do everything. Or you say, no, I'm not God. And these are the way people live their lives. But in that is a reflection of the truth. What is the truth, Doctor? That there, is this thing on? That there's only two options. There is a God, and I'm it, or there isn't a God, and you're it. No. Or I'm not a God, and you're it. There isn't. So because we have the idea of God, then we know there is a God, because perversion always follows truth. It's Story Theory 101, Chapter 2. Perversion always follows truth. Truth comes first. You know that you've heard the truth. The truth has already been told to you. And here's another story. Maybe it's a modified version of the truth. Like, oh, well, yeah, and then I look back, and yeah. So in a roundabout way, you went to the store? Yes. Okay, so we have basic story. Person of story. You're telling the the object's story. And then where's the conflict? Where is the conflict? Where is the gravitas? Oh, and that could be considered gong slap right there. They do a lot of slapping in Qigong. So if you want to heal anything that is hurt, begin by touch. Ooh, too much? Oh, okay, no. Okay. Where does it hurt the most? Let me, like a baby. That we know this. This is natural. You already know how to heal. You cover, protect. How I long to hold you like a mother hen holds its chicks. I'll protect you. What is the chicken crazy? She can't protect that. Not of like a flood or something. They're all gonna die. But being together is natural, especially for family. But today, people don't like to get together anymore. They like to go away, do something else. We're always working for a backflip, so we just consider moving the spine at first for Tong Sao level 1. Like, can you move your spine, or does it, like parts of it are like, whoa, well, how much can you move it? Can you get out there and boogie down? How about, can you fight? Oh, calm down now. I'm only 85, right? So we don't want to make those people go away because we want to offer healing to them. So follow along, teach along, be your own doctor. Okay. Anyway, so conflict story resolution. What else do you want to know? Eddie, are you copying? Multiple copies in the UDC. Yeah, I heard. Okay, so apparently we're already being tracked. So, so we can wiggle our lower spine. And of course, I'm always updating. So if you're checking in on an earlier story log YouTube channel, what is the end of story? I'm going to tell you, Doctor42.com. But if you want to continue to heal with me, go ahead and keep following along. So you just kind of twist the trunk of the tree and try to let it grow. Push up from the bottom where it's the weakest, right? Make it jump over to another support because, oh, this one goes out, I will depend on you for a while. Oh, wait, that one's kind of getting weak. I need to be able to switch. So you want to be able to switch back and forth in any posture. 90% of your weight here, so you can easily shift and pick up your foot. You want to have control power over all of your spine. So if you feel weakness, that's what we're coming to heal. That's why I'm here. Doctor42.com. Keep watching. Don't turn that dial. Stop. Oh, nobody's watching. Okay, it doesn't matter. But we're healing them anyway. Yep. Oh, they're gonna watch it later. After we're dead. Yeah. Maybe one day we'll get there. But today is not it. Not it. One, two, three, naughty. Oh, 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 did you hear that one? That was C7 again. And it just, oh, it's clicking back. You can't force it. It takes months, weeks to move some vertebrae. I mean, you can focus on it all day long, but you're really better off learning it in a systematized way because it's much more fun. You learn everything about the posture. You learn the jujitsu holds around it. You learn why people are locked up in that position. Terracotta soldiers? No, those are statues, not people. Gee, it's like myths become legends and legends become myth and reality becomes fiction. That's how it works in these people's realms nowadays. Nobody knows what the truth is. But as I said, the truth was told before, so you knew what the truth was. So is there a God? Yes. Am I it? No. Basic. You will know this. So move like God moved. Verse 1 and 2, have we just decided not to learn from them? Let's just learn from the beginning. Let's take it back to the beginning, because I already told you the end. Ooh, this is a sexy pose, all right. Okay, yeah. I'm just gonna test my phone out, see how much power I have all day. I guess it really doesn't matter because the UDC has 4 copies of this. He keeps saying UDC. I don't know if he knows what he's talking about. The Utah Data Center. Everybody knows the Utah Data Center. Okay, well, no, okay, you don't. Well, in 2017, they began recording your entire life, watching every move you've ever made since then. And they've realized they don't care. But unfortunately for them, the doctor knows that all movement has power. All positions create advancements in your mind, for one thing. You definitely get smarter the more you can control yourself physically. This is a fact of life. And why I don't define the nature of education, vote for me, the Doctor2020.com. Oh, here it is. Oh. Whew. That's why that fly landed on me. Just so I could go gone. Who's are these? Oh, it's really opening up here in this. You don't have to rush it, but it feels really cool when you connect with it. Sometimes people go, "Oh no, I got it," and they hurt themselves. So just go slow. Wow, that was the wind knocking over the trash can. Maybe we have enemies. Enemies approach. You're watching Shaolin Tong Sao. This is like a discussion on the tree form and healing. I want to make a bed that can do this naturally just by the viscousness or something. Multiple materials, like a lava bed. And it just slowly can feel like based on the blood maybe. Oh, I need to hold this up and wait for it to come back because the shoulders are weak and stuff. We're like a really smart bed, basically. That's beautystorytelling.com if you want to support that. send me an email. It's pretty, I think it's pretty easy thing to build, but it's going to take a couple of engineers. So we got to afford some of those. Ooh. The doctor's feeling good today. It's April Fool's coming up. Wait, no, today's not April Fool's. What's today? Who knows what today is? Let's see if I can look while you're. Sorry. Yeah, I know I'm live. Remember I set it up? Okay. We're sick though. We can't figure out these basic cold. I think it's just, yeah, deal with it. It's your time to be quiet. What's up here? Oh, fibromyalgia sucks, doesn't it, people? Oh, there deserves to be a warrior against that. Payback. Yeah, how many people do I gotta kill? Oh no, I'm gonna get tired real quick. I gotta work out. Okay, so that's basically what I realized. If you're gonna be the angel of death, you got a lot of work to do. There's a lot of work to do. Ooh, wow. And you got to be able to function on every angle. So there's a basic, easiest thing to use is your towel. Right? So you get your towel, and it needs to be about Tai Chi, right? So when the people went to the islands from Haga, the Shaolin, southern Shaolin, which is the two outposts of Christianity, basically. Enemies do approach. We may have to cut it quick. Anyway, when they finally invaded southern China or southern Tong, they started killing Christians all over the place, and they started going to the islands. So Taiji ruler just became a Taiji cloth, like just hold a handkerchief. We don't have time to make a dowel and piece of wood that you can use to press against yourself. You're gonna have to use your knuckle, kid. Okinawans were tough. Uchinaga. Oh, it's just the neighbors. Don't worry. Well, anyway, so since we're watching the show, oh, so you want to do the inflation, and inflation is song as well. So It's relaxation as well. So if you're inflated, you still need to be able to be relaxed. Like you feel when that tension comes against you, it's like, oh, not so easy. No, I don't like this martial art. So there's the basic vibration resistance, right? So, which makes me vibrate. Ooh, and you want to be able to do this. You want to be able to do everything, but ease into everything, which is the doctor's advice. Anyway, cut. You can go on to your daily lives, but no, that's the most important thing about healing. If you need any more information, come back to me later. Quick, before I dehydrate. I didn't bring any water with me. We're not prepared for this excursion. And that's storytelling 101. So, preparation H. Breathe hard, breathe well, move around like a snail, and you will heal yourself quickly. Snail Kung Fu, patented by the doctor. Snail Kung Fu. It's like turtle Kung Fu? Yeah, I guess. Wait, Oogway was a turtle. Yeah. But not one of them was a jackass. Oh. Ooh, yeah, my hand needs lots of work. Look at that. I should be able to go all the way back, but no. So we go slowly into the doctor's healing, slowly into your healing, slowly, slowly, slowly. Remember, you have to go full gong resistance. Oh, ooh, that doesn't feel good on the skin. Ooh, oh, that doesn't feel good at all. Maybe it'll hurt one day, but you know what? Not me. No, I'm not supposed to resist you. I'm just supposed to hold you. Hand versus hand. Your hand versus your body. Always your strength over your weakness. That's how it works. You find out what's stronger. Is your finger stronger or your wrist? See, the blood goes out. This is the practice of posture eternally. This is the real truth here. Well, the real truth is my wrist is way bigger than all of my fingers. But if I don't multiply my wrist correctly, then it looks like the hand could win. It could hold me here for a really long time, possibly. But if I relax and go gong here, I move the fingers, right? And then I can easily pick a way out. I don't have to use a technique. Amazon Prime delivers right here. I don't like that. They're using trucks just like UPS. That's just UPS's job. Maybe we shouldn't invest in UPS. Okay. All right, you tell me your investing ideas, and I'll tell you mine. All right, we're waiting for the doctor's six-pack to show up one day, and who's going to be here to watch it? Nobody. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh. Ooh, don't forget to burp them out. Burp them out. You want to do this for your eat before you eat. Before you eat, you snake it out. You gotta pass the old goat that you ate, the greatest of all time burger or whatever. Oh. Who's got the best burger? I'll tell you who's got the best burger in town so far. The Skeptical Chemist. Yep, just the Skeptical Chemist. We're going to take a short break right now. We're going to be back in about 5 minutes after I get some water, maybe. Or something. Take a break. We're going to have a message from our sponsors come up here in a second. Hello? Hello?
Hi.
Hello? Hello? We're live.
Oh, hi. I just arrived to class. And, okay. First thing, don't trip.
First thing, keep your eyes open.
Right?
Don't move.
That's true. Always speak. What's that? Can't see.
Do you see what you see?
I don't know what I see for sure. I see your card. But... Oh, it's this? I see. Oh, now I see you. What's happening? What is happening? Oh, are we watching like a playback? I think so. Okay, I don't want this. There you go. It's all yours. What am I doing?
Think that was a good idea?
I like it. I'm not sure I understand.
Probably should take this away from that. See, this is the live channel.
And what am I watching?
You're watching the output. So that just happened.
Interesting.
What's happening? What is happening?
Hold it.
Oh, are we watching like a playback?
There you go. It's all yours. What am I doing? Are we still on? I don't hear me back. Think you know?
Oh, that's when you put it down. You must have jumped back.
Okay.
What are you doing?
I don't know what I'm doing, so help me. I'm confused.
What?
What do I do with this?
Oh, you just hold it.
I want some water.
Okay, go get some water. Take that with you.
No. I feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone for sure, but you know, I'm sure I am. Oh, yummy. Did Charlie eat the shrimp and crab?
Oh, yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Good, did you
I don't
enjoy it?
have any.
It was lovely. It was really lovely.
Yeah, well, don't forget, you're live. So everything you say is being recorded.
Yes, thank you. And thank you for that. I guess if you get it happen.
This episode was called Doctor42. If you look it up on YouTube, you can find this. Hey, you're wiggling the camera. Don't lean on the camera to pick some.
I got you. Sorry. I gotta get it, I came into the middle of filming, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Didn't realize what's going on. Just walked on set, didn't know I was doing.
Well, we're talking about healing, and you're just interrupting the show like a.
Yes, we talk about healing, that's what we do.
Oh, you gotta grab
beautiful
onto that
day.
stuff that you want to fix. Oh, it's cold. You gotta warm it up. It's like this. Warm it up, Chris. I'm about to. Everywhere you want to change, keep it warm. Okie dokie. Oh, pause this thing. Okay, that's the basics. I guess we have to go.